Booyah! From the Mountain Chalet in Aspen, Colorado, it's time for a Hood Tussle with PDCP
and GCGC.
Let us inhale some powder, my boy. Booyah! Yeah, ha ha ha, gangsta.
Whee!
Approximately 65 years ago in the state of Massachusetts, a wandering vagrant contracted a nasty yeast infection after a sloppy sexual encounter with the doorknob on a Burger King bathroom after a long night of cocaine, heroin, and some nasty butt stuff. 9 months later, that yeast infection gained sentience and was named Kate Peter of the Mashole report. Over the years, Kate struggled to find acceptance in this world given her questionable origins and most odious stench. She was bullied in preschool. She was sexually assaulted by old men in elementary school. In middle school, she was violated by her uncle from Alabama named Clem. Yep. And in high school, she discovered her niche ability to attract white trash like magnets and have them do her bidding. As an adult, Kate has become a baby Pez dispenser, opening her legs for anything that doesn't turn to stone, looking at her massive ham sandwich, yuck, honing her abilities over the years to attract the aforementioned trash and use them as a weapon to do her bidding, attracting junkies, bums, bigoted nutjobs, and especially that old pervert Michael Malloy, as well as felons. These trashy mofos discovered the internet, organized, and gave themselves a platform, calling themselves the Mashole Report. Now we come to the current day where this brigade of uneducated, trashy D-list auditors, bloggers, and guys who smell like stale cigarettes with flag hats, tiny dicks, have taken it upon themselves to feel that they have the right to police adults in what they do. With that being said, however, Kate has tried and failed to break the spirit of the Queen Furry Potato. Kate is obsessed with Furry Potato. People like her and the delusional half-wit CCW think they have the moral high ground, but alas, they are the bad guys, my friends. They forget that grown-ass adults they try to police have that little thing called freedom of press and freedom of speech. Kate and her brigade are most likely one of the most incompetent, bumbling morality police, quote-unquote, that this homie has ever seen. Today, GCGC and I will finally confront the greasy demon in her own lair. Join us as we join the Mashole panel and ask the hard questions. Real talk, booyah. Today we answer the question, is Kate mentally deficient or a downright asshole? My guess is both. Let's kick it, homies. Season 3, Episode 4, Kate and Date. Damn, that was long, but alas, there was a lot to cover. How's it hanging, my ratas? It's been a hot minute, but we're back, and things are picking up steam. We're gonna plow through this season like some fine, creamy hood puss, and finish it up with some hilarious moments, coming very soon. Starting today, we'll be having some chit-chats with some well-known wannabe YouTube famous people. Today, the yeasty mess from Mashole Report, Kate. Soon, the decrepit pervert narcissist Michael Malloy. And maybe even a round 2 with the porch goblin himself, Coachella Valley Cockwatch. Booyah!
I got grounded for breaking curfew again, so I am pretty bummed.
Wait. Your parents don't even live here anymore in our most righteous mountain chalet. How did you get grounded?
I felt so bad for breaking curfew. I kind of grounded myself.
Okay then. So tell me, do you have the internets hooked up for our delve into the Yeasty Beastie's lair today? Because homies, we as the intro said are gonna sit down with Kate Peter of the Mashole report and have some real straight up talk. Booyah.
All hooked up and ready to go, PDCP.
Well then, let's dispense with the pleasantries. Hook us up, my boy.
Here we go!
Hey!
Abel's right here.
CCW! CCW!
Ah, scary man!
GC, what the hell? That isn't the green badge monster in Boston. That's CCW, Rage Lord of San Diego, one of the few white people, and delusional gaslighter. Get us connected to the right people. Hashtag save root word.
Alright, PDCP, let's try this again!
Oh boy, this is turning into a real debacle. Here we go.
Come fight me, you fucking nerd. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come fight me, you fucking pussy.
Ah, shit, not this guy again. He's gonna take our dono money and buy top shelf weed with it. And that's my job. Grrr!
Damn, we have technical difficulties abound today, homies. Try it again, maybe? Maybe we'll have to call Comcast and be told everything is fine, even though our goddamn internet goes out every 5 minutes for the last goddamn 8 months straight. Ragey, homies, fuck Comcast.
I don't really know how this dial-up shit works. We need to upgrade. Let's see if this works.
Wow. This is Jack Nicholson. I sit right next to Diane Cannon at the Staples Center in Los Angeles to watch the Los Angeles Lakers play. We got courtside seats. Here's Johnny.
Hey, no. Turn that off now, GC. We're not at that point yet. Spoiler alert. Jeez. Stay tuned though. Winky winky.
I think I got it. I see a run-down looking old lady who looks like she's had a lot of work down wearing hooker makeup. Here we go!
Hey, you left me at the Coachella Valley while you were living large out there in snowy Colorado in your fancy mansion with the weird kid. I'm getting all of the bonos, but none of the donos without you running the show. Buy me a bus ticket so we can get the business rolling again.
Ah, Destiny. How did she, well, okay. Well, I need you to go to the Greyhound station in 3 days and give them my name and we'll get you out here to Aspen. Booyah.
This better not be a trick. Destiny doesn't like being tricked.
Now, Destiny, would I ever trick you? Would the man who set you up with all of those most wonderful clients in the Coachella Valley really trick you into getting a bus ticket to North Dakota rather than Colorado? Just do what you're told and go to the bus station. And we'll see you soon, my girl. Now, GC, last try before I go out drinking and say the hell with all this whole thing. Hook us up, my boy.
Okay, this time I think I see the other old rundown lady in hooker makeup. Let's do this.
Yep, that sounds like Kate. Homies and homettes, today we in a rare simulcast welcome to our show as we join her show, Kate Peter of North Attleboro, Massachusetts. How's it stankin'? Hangin', my girl. Booyah!
Are we live? I started the keto diet last week, which has been interesting. I've lost 5 pounds already, but I don't feel great. I'm going to leave it at that, actually. I don't feel great. Do I smell? I might.
Wow, Kate. That's a hell of a way to join the panel. But let us get started. Did you start the keto diet because you have epilepsy? Because that's what it's for, not one of your hipster diet fads.
Love you, buddy. So yeah, I'm so white that it stuns you. Because I'm getting tired of being called Fat Kate. I just want to be like regular size Kate.
Well, Kate, my girl, I am most offended by you using the diet intended for seizure patients to slim down your pudgy pale ass. Word.
God damn it. Guys, listen, I'm so pasty. It's disgusting. It's really bad. I mean, if you look at the difference in our skin tone. It's bad. I look like I'm a dead person. The lighting isn't helping me any, but honestly, like, I am pale anyway, naturally. I'm going to go into a tanning bed this week just for you guys. I promise.
PDCP, is her yeasty vagina gonna bake a Boston cream pie in there? Can I have a slice?
Gah! What is wrong with you, GC? Of course all of that yeast is going to puff up and make the tanning bed rise. But that's not the kind you eat. That's the kind reserved for some of that piss beer they have in Boston. I bet Samuel Adams makes a fortune off this bitch's vagina.
Go fuck yourself. Drop your name and address and I'm going to show up to your house. Let me know how you feel about that.
If I give you my address and you come over and we do naughty things, my penis will fall off and I'll be really sad.
Are you hitting on her, GC? Ugh. Well, this is getting off to a hell of a start. But with past experience, what more can we expect? Hood Tusslin is the domain of lowered expectations. Booyah. So Kate, tell our viewers a little more about you and your show, preferably keeping the details about you to a minimum.
I mean, we're honest trolls. You know, we like to tell the truth and we put out facts and stuff. But like, you know, our main mission in life is to annoy the fuck out of people. All in good fun, of course. Yeah, absolutely. But like, yeah, we can't take ourselves too seriously here and call ourselves watchdogs. That would be incredibly narcissistic and just wrong. Yeah. Yes.
I have now set our chats and they will remain subscriber only. So you don't have to be a member. You don't have to pay us. Keep your money, spend it on something important, cocaine, strippers, I don't know. But we definitely don't want, you know, a bunch of weirdos coming in here and spamming our chat with the N-word.
Damn, girl, you went off on a tangent there. But self-awareness of your lack of value and contribution to this world is always good. So are strippers and cocaine. Respect.
A lot of people don't realize the prevalence of cluster B personality disorders. It sounds like you're aware of your affliction, and that's a positive I can respect. Booyah!
Kate, my girl, some would say your methods are controversial. That you use your army of white trash minions to do your bidding. That you sit on your perch in your cute little quote-unquote studio while others do the dirty work for you. How do you respond to that?
Playing chess here, Tom, not checkers. Moister than an oyster. This is fair use. I mean, they are taking clips and they are analyzing them, they're commenting on them, and they're criticizing them. And that is the fundamentals of free speech right there. The entire reason that we have the First Amendment was so that we as American citizens can criticize our government. It was built on healthy discourse and criticism, and they're trying to take that away.
Are you ever not bitching about something? Is that all you Boston fuckers do is cry and moan about taking away rights? When it is in fact you that are trying to oppress people's First Amendment rights? Whether you think it's moral or not is irrelevant. It is still legal and constitutionally protected. Word. How exactly are you being attacked? Spill it.
Legalized drugs. They're from various different frauditors, SGV news. And I love those boys, all of them. They have the right to make this content.
Bitch, you just said the exact opposite of what you are always saying. Make up your mind.
Holy contradiction, my homies. This shows the level of instability that we're playing with here. We're starting to crack the green monster open, and it smells like fish and beer. Yucky, yucky.
There's a couple internet rappers that have, tried to team up with the smooth brain troll vestite
Furry potato.
to take me down. I find it amusing. I'm sorry. Because, I'm some, creepy, weird sexual shit. So,
Your sidekick and, lover, Doofy, seems to be of the cuckold variety. He doesn't say much and just lets you kind of run your mouth continuously. What do you have to say about that, Kate? Also, let him know I sent him a bottle of Tinactin for his cock.
I'm the smooth brain that essentially coerced and co-signed him into raping his elderly mother. He develops, at one point, because he couldn't find a girlfriend, he just started developing relationships with his own comic creations. At one point, Doofy, I called him Pickle Man. Pickle Man tricked me again, right?
I know a lot of famous people. Like
Christian, my goal is to get this person to kill themselves.
Oh my god, I don't think you should be around children. Holy shit. Or around the general public.
Good God damn! GC, look up the phone number for the Bristol County Child Protective Services.
I found it. I'll be back. I need to make a phone call on this crazy bitch.
Moister than an oyster. Spit shit on Kate. I'm having a racial identity crisis right now because I'm really white and I fucking hate it. How do we even come back from that? Holy shit. Just absolutely body a couple of laxatives later on. And when I finally do take a shit, I'm going to call you.
Hey, Kate, let's try a chill, non-psycho question. What was your favorite toy growing up?
Confederate lunchbox.
Just a lot of tomfoolery.
That Confederate lunchbox is pretty fitting for you, I must say. Clanny, booyah. So Kate, let me ask you, have you been vaccinated against the COVIDs? Or are you one of those quote-unquote freedom types?
I discovered that there's no microchip.
That's kind of a bummer.
You could canonize me. That would be fine.
Well, that wasn't really an answer. You'd be perfect for Fox News. But whatever. Get vaccinated, you fuckers. Now I must ask, who do you consider the bastion of moral superiority? The pinnacle of humanity?
Accountability Karen is the slayer of managers and minimum wage employees everywhere.
Who doesn't love drunk chicks with opinions? I do. I love them.
The Massachusetts welfare recipient looking down on minimum wage workers. Classy. Alrighty then, Karen. What are your favorite things to do?
Spamming our chat with the N-word. Creepy, weird, sexual shit with Dutch. Love him. We go out and do stuff. I'm going to make him some clam chowder. That's one thing that I was supposed to do before he left, and I just couldn't get back up there. But maybe I'll make a video of me making him some clam chowder. But he is under attack right now.
Is clam chowder your code name for your menstrual cycle? If so, I'm really scared and sick to my stomach.
You live in Boston? Kate, it's pretty historic there. Tons of statues of guys in powdered wigs and foofy hats. It kind of reminds me of San Francisco. Love is love, homies. But back to the question at hand. What historic events anger you the most? What needs to come back?
Desegregating schools. Yep. People who burn crosses on people's lawns. Jim Crow.
You are the worst person ever. PDCP, I want her to go away now. Permanently in the happy house where they can make her stare out the window all day, quietly, peacefully, and away from all of us.
You're damn right, my boy. Holy shit, she makes CCW and Coachella look. No, there's no redeeming those ass clowns either. Booyah. Alright, Kate, let's take this home. Your lack of any moral compass and complete disregard for any human life other than your own has reached its limit here. And it's time for the final question before we send you on your way, where hopefully the state and Child Protective Services take over from there. Because, homies, I love calling Child Protective Services. Here we go. What do you, Kate Peter of North Attleboro, Massachusetts, think of furry potato? Much like with CCW, rage vomit incoming in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, furry potato. You guys want to talk about furry potato? I love furry potato. This is
Yep,
absolutely
this.
fascinating. All right. Why do you think that the Jewish community thinks that furry potato is anti-Semitic? Could it be because she terrorizes synagogues on a regular basis? And we still rent this much space in furry potato's brain, who perceives herself to be some sort of golden goddess. I'm going to quote this verbatim, moister than an oyster, because the level of hypocrisy in this is just... I can't even put it into words, really. Furry Potato initiated a call flood against my loved ones' workplaces. She showed up at my work. She showed up at my friend's work. She showed up at my home. These are all things that she does. But here she is publicly condemning this behavior and projecting it onto us, right? I have a problem with the fact that you are human fucking garbage, that you're an ignorant slut. That's why I don't like you, furry. You are the definition of a bully and a fucking bigot. I cannot wait until someday some ex-Mossad fucking guy comes up to you, right? Sick of your anti-Semitism and puts a fucking bullet in your brain.
Whoa. You're taking it pretty far there, Kate. Holy shit.
Girl, slow it down. Tone it down. Take a puff. Puff it and pass. Furry isn't that bad. She's simply doing her constitutionally protected activity. And as I said earlier, if you don't like it, tough. It's still legal, but we're an open platform here, so please do continue.
I would guarantee that they're building a case on this fucking cunt right now. She's a fucking, like, that's one thing, like, we get called bootlickers and all this stuff. If I hate anything, it's fucking tyrants, real tyrants. You know what I mean? And that is what Furry Potato is. She's a fucking tyrant. She's a bully. She is someone who tries to assert her power over other people to get them to submit. That's not cool with me. I fucking hate it. I hate people that will get together a mob and try to crush somebody else because they disagree. It's disgusting. And that's what she is. That's what she does. She thinks that she's hot shit with her, 70,000 fucking subscribers. Meanwhile, I follow a golden retriever with 3 million. So you're nothing, honey. You're nothing. But with your 70,000 subscribers of rabid idiots, like, you get these idiots, these bigots, these psychopaths that all congregate around Furry Potato, and she uses that to impose her will on other people. She's a fucking tyrant. She deserves nothing but the worst. I cannot wait until this cunt is behind bars. I cannot wait. You deserve it. You deserve it more than anyone I have ever encountered on the internet before. She's a fucking, like, that's one thing, like, yeah,
Yes.
We could just kill her altogether. So now she's calling for my death. Like, I'm at my wit's end with Furry. Like, it's just, like, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. We got her taken down once before. We got her demonetized. Let's do it again. Fuck you, Furry. Fuck you. I love the Cheesecake Factory. Obviously, because I'm fat.
Well, someone sure does have an opinion. Even though it's dead wrong, my girl Kate. I've heard enough of you, my girl. You are the problem. People like you who gaslight themselves into thinking they are on a pedestal above others, thinking they have the right because they simply disagree with something someone does, that it's their job, along with their army of idiot followers, to be the police to that person. Furry may have retired, hopefully, temporarily, but I assure you, my girl, you had nothing to do with it, and that is the core of what this show is about. Respect. Booyah. Alright. I pulled out the phone line and cut her off. That's enough, GC. Get my cell phone. I'm calling 911 for a woman in crisis. Homies, we'll take a short break and be right back to wrap this episode up after this phone call. Crazy, word. Are we clear, GC? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're clear. My brain hurts, and there's blood coming out of my right nostril. Should I be worried?
Probably, my boy. Probably. But hey, you got to interview the most stanky of the pond scum to generate the views and shed a spotlight on the shadiest, most trashy creatures on the internet. Because once you show how trashy they are and that spotlight disappears, they will fade back into irrelevance like Kate will one day. when she is once again working her shift manager job at 7-Eleven on the graveyard shift. Booyah.
I feel like I need therapy. That bitch and her worshippers are crazy. Damn!
Trash attracts trash, my boy. Booyah. Well, my loyal viewers, that's about it for another episode of Hood Tusslin. We're gonna go raid the wine tower here in the chalet and watch some dressage. Giddy up. And go on patrol afterwards looking for white people to call the cops on. Because as I always say, I love calling the cops. Respect.
Bye, everybody. Wee!
Until next time, when we'll be getting very, very spiritual. See you out there, my homies. PDCP, Omicron, Upsilon, Tau.
Eternal. 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 Sometimes I feel that my luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real. This life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over.